Hi guys, today we're going to talk about cutters, and these are my favorite from Olfa brand. You can see Olfa is here. It is a Japanese brand. They are absolutely gorgeous. They are sturdy. They have very sharp blade and they last for years. And I use them pretty often when I work on paper fans. And I had lots of questions from all my followers here and on Instagram about how I make this absolutely nice edge straight, or especially this one, which is a wavy. And here is the answer. I have my Olfa cutters. I'll show you how they work. I have two of them straight. This is for smaller jobs. This is for bigger jobs and just to cut through not one piece of cardstock, but stock of up to 3. And even this one. You can see it's wavy. Yeah, here it is. All right, so it's pretty easy. That's the only one rule exists. Your ruler, it has to be metal. I have 2 types of metal rulers. And this one you can see is very simple. It is flat from everywhere. And I do not use this for cutting with these cutters. Another one is pretty thick at one side. It is thin from one side and thick from another side. So the thicker your metal ruler is, the easier will be work for you. Let's start with the first small straight cutter. It is still Olfa brand. It's called Rotary cutters, right? So they are rotating their blade. Each cutter has a lock for the blade. So blade here. So I push it down and then I push it forward and the blade is locked, so you won't be able to hurt your fingers or damage the tools in your drawer. So I just open the cutter and I lean it against the ruler and cut the line. Let's do this again. You push you press it down, you push it down just to add pressure to the blade to cut through cardstock. That's why you can manage your pressure when you use just one piece of cardstock, or when you use a stack of a few pieces of cardstock, and then you push it against the ruler so you can make sure that your line is absolutely straight. That's it. And you can see the quality of the cut. It's absolutely straight, nice. No any speck. Another one. It's a bigger cutter, and with this one you definitely can cut through a few pieces of cardstock. When I take 140, 160 GSM, I can go up to 3 pieces at once. And this cutter also has a safety lock button. So it's unlocked. When I push this button, it is locked and I cannot press here, and my blade is kind of covered with the plastic, and it's not dangerous. You won't hurt your kids and around, and tools around will be fine. So we unlock and we squeeze the grip just to release the blade. You can see what happens. I squeeze the grip and the blade is coming out. So I need to hold this way, the grip's being squeezed. And same idea. I push down and lean it against the ruler. Same quality cut, easy, but in comparison to this cutter, I would say you can put much more pressure onto this one. If you use a cutting mat like this with all these lines, you can put your ruler align with the picture and cut lines or squares or rectangles and the sizes needed. Let's do this way. And now it is wider stripe. And the most fun begins with this rotary cutter. You can change, by the way, the blades. You can purchase them from suppliers. If you ask me where I got them from, these were from, I don't remember the name of the seller, but that was one off on eBay and in China, and I got them all the way from the China. These blades serve me really for a long time, a few months if you use them frequently, or a few years if you use them occasionally. And I do not change blades. I still work with the original ones. So same idea here. We unlock the grip, grip and the blade, and we squeeze the grip just to release our blade, and we push down and lean it against the ruler. This one will require some practice, but you can see how beautiful this cut is, and you can cut just endless stripes. A little bit of practice and your paper fans or your cards or any other piece of art you create will be absolutely beautiful. Look at this. I love the stripes. I'll show you the blade, which comes with the cutter. There is a plastic box, safety box, and you can keep all your blades here. Here we go. Enjoy the trick.